Hi everyone, this is Marjory Wildcraft, and today it really truly is my pleasure to be interviewing Thomas Elpel. And Tom is the author of the classic book called Botany in a Day. And botany, as I've told you over and over again, is like the most critical skill for everything related to sustainable living. Plants are where we get our food, it's where we get our medicine, our clothing, our building materials, our heating. You know, almost everything you can think of ultimately comes from the plant kingdom. And so to understand that, and botany is a pretty tough thing to learn, but I stumbled upon Tom's book one time, and it's really an excellent book, Botany in a Day. Tom, do you want to tell them a little bit about the book?
Sure. It's Botany in a Day, the patterns method of plant identification. And basically, related plants often have similar characteristics for identification, and they often have similar uses. For example, plants in the mustard family have 4 petals with 6 stamens. It's 4 tall and 2 short. And that's all you need to know to remember to be able to identify plants in the mustard family. There's about 3,500 species in the world, and they're all edible. So with that much information, you could be walking across the middle of Asia, see a plant that you've never seen before, and go, that's a mustard, I know I can eat it. So that's really the value in the patterns method, or looking at these family patterns, is that it can teach you a lot about plants without even having to know the individuals. And so because of that, Botany in a Day has become real popular as a textbook in both at universities and some high schools and at herbal schools and wilderness schools as a faster, easier way to learn about plants and their uses.
It's an awesome reference. Also, what I love, Tom works a lot with kids, and if you're not into the full big book, which can sometimes be a little bit intimidating, definitely get it for your library. He's written one called Shanleia's Quest, which is a children's story that focuses on just 7 of the most common plant families. And it's a children's story, it's easy to read. By the time you get done with it and then read it to your kids, you'll really have a good grasp on 7 plant families, and the mustard family is included in that. You've also got a deck of playing cards, which you can have all kinds of games, and again, this just includes 7 plant families. So once you get a hold of 7 of them, you've really got a good stepping stone onto learning all the others. And Tom was even talking today, I was in a class with him, it's really awesome. He was going, you know, once you really get these, you can be driving 60 miles an hour down the road and see a flower and go, oh, you know, that's the mustard family. I mean, and it's not that hard of a skill to learn. You're not going to get all of it, but you can really make some good inroads with this. So Botany in a Day, and you've now got this new revised edition with color pictures and...
Yeah, I spent 1,000 hours over this last winter working on updating the book to the latest classification information and adding color to it, so it's now now illustrated in color.
It's an awesome resource. Where can they contact you, Tom?
You can go to my website at Hops Press, H-O-P-S, hopspress.com, or just look up the title online, Botany in a Day.
Awesome resource. I highly recommend you get it. This is Marjory Wildcraft, and I'll see you on another segment.